The United States has narrowly averted a partial government shutdown. The House of Representatives on Thursday approved a stopgap bill to fund the federal government until early March.
Well, the bill is all set to get President Joe Biden's approval now. The bill was passed 314 to 108 with 106 Republicans and 2 Democrats in opposition. Earlier, the Senate had easily passed the bill with 77 to 18 vote ahead of the weekend deadline. And this is the third stopgap funding bill known as a continuing resolution. This would simply extend last fiscal year's spending levels until March 8th for government spending. The focus now shifts to the need to pass the 12 bills providing the full year budget. The fiscal year began on 1st of October, but the Democratic majority Senate and Republican-controlled House are yet to pass a full year's funding bill. Now, in fact, both parties can't seem to be agreeing to a final number here. Earlier, both agreed to $1.59 trillion in discretionary spending for the whole year, but now they argue that the actual amount agreed was $1.66 trillion. The intense jockeying between the two parties comes amid a $34.4 trillion national debt.
And Shivan, in fact, to discuss this further, we'd earlier spoken to our correspondent Susan Tehrani, and she explains to us what the significance of this deal is between Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer regarding government funding and how might it impact future negotiations as well.
The deal sets new spending levels and also renews hope for completing the funding process by the new deadline of March. However, more right-leaning House Republicans are rebelling against it, mostly because they want to reduce the spending even further and for more concessions. This may provide challenges moving forward.
Now, it's 2024. Of course, it's the election year across nations over the world, of course, which includes the US as well. So we spoke with Susan regarding how this will play out in an election year. Listen to this.
The passage of this bill doesn't directly impact the upcoming U.S. presidential elections. However, it does provide funding for various federal agencies, which will indirectly impact the elections. Take, for example, the Election Assistance Commission, which is in charge of the security of elections and voting systems. Also, local and state election officials who are responsible for administering elections in their constituencies. This funding will go towards that as well. But as for directly impacting the election, it doesn't do that.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.